we are going to do a quick video about how to create a Google form. So the first thing you need to do is go to your Google Drive. Remember, you can get to that from your apps launcher over here. And then you just click on Drive. And then once you open your Drive, click New. And you're going to come down here to More because we are creating a new document. And I'm going to click on Google Forms. And it might take a second. And here we've got our untitled form. And if you're making this for parents to fill out, if you're on that portion of the summer challenge, you're going to want to really pay attention to some of these form settings. If we're giving it to parents, they don't have a Southwest Looking login, so we're going to have to uncheck this box. If you're sending it to students, then you want to check this box because you want them to make sure that they are logged in. While it's loading, I can't do that right now, but I'll explain some of the other features while we have a second. Oh, sorry, it's just prompting me. Are you sure you want this to be accessible outside of our system? And we're going to say, yes, we do, because again, we're sending it to parents, so we don't want them to have to sign in with an account they don't have. So you can allow only one response per person, but they have to log in, so it might not be the best choice for the parents. I would not suggest doing full question order because typically with a questionnaire or survey, you have them in the order that they're in for a reason. So the first thing you're going to do is give it a title. So you can say parent survey. And then the first question title is, what is your name? And we want to change the option here. We don't want to give them multiple choice options for their name. We want to change that to text. And then we can click required question if you want that to be a required question that they have to answer in order to submit. Typically, that's a good idea. Then, that's the first question. So you're done with the first question. It's very easy. If you make a mistake, you can just click on the question again and make some changes to it. You can do this help text. You can change the answers or change the question types, all kinds of things. Then you can click add item, and it'll automatically populate to the multiple choice question. I'm going to go ahead and trash this. I don't want that question right now. So you can add item, it'll automatically default to multiple choice, or you can click this drop down arrow and see all of the different options that you have. You can insert a page break so that they have to go to the next page to continue answering questions. If you have an especially long survey, it can be nice to have these page breaks. That way it doesn't feel like it's continuing on and on and on and on. Have them choose from a list. So there's drop down boxes, check boxes. Paragraph text gives them more space. So if you're asking them to tell about their child, this would be a great option. On a scale, a grid, you can have the date, the time. You can actually insert videos or images as well. We're going to go ahead and just do a standard multiple choice. What grade is your child in? I'm going to fix my editing there. And you can say 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. And that's a required question. Okay, and then you can keep going and keep adding and adding and adding as many questions as you'd like. You can change the theme of your survey. So if you click up here on change theme, these are kind of your basic functions in Google Forms. You can scroll down and see all the different options. I kind of like the birthday cats. That one's my favorite. So cute. Okay, then you can view the live form or view responses. So once you send this out, it will create a spreadsheet of all of the responses, which makes it really nice to have a nice kind of linear collection of responses. From this, you can also create some graphs and things like that. Right now, I don't have any submissions, so there's nothing to show, but I'll show you that in just a second. While we wait for that to load, I'm going to head back over here. Part of the challenge is to get a shareable link. and add your shareable link to Google Classroom. So if you click on Send Form, you see up here it says link to share. I always like to get the short URL because it just doesn't look as messy. It's like I'm in the waiting moment. There we go. So there's our short URL. It says press Control C to copy. It's already highlighted, so I don't have to worry about that. I can just hit Control C on my keyboard, copy it. And remember, when you copy with Control C, it doesn't give you like an okay that it copied. You just have to know that it copied it. So I'm going to head back over to my classic Google Classroom and see I have here a survey. I'm going to open the survey. This is the assignment. I'm going to open the assignment and I'm going to click on Add Link. And right here is where I'm just going to Control V. I'm going to paste my link to my Google form and I'm going to add the link. So there's my assignment that I am turning in for the summer challenge. So I'm going to click turn in once I've put my link there. You can see I've got the title that I've given it. I'm going to click turn in. Are you sure you want to turn this in? Is this the right link? Is this the right title? Here I can add a private note. Thanks for reading. And then I can click turn in. And then I get this little notification down here that your assignment has been turned in. So we're good to go. I can always click these three little dots and make changes. So if I'm not satisfied with my comment, I can click delete. But once I turn it in, it typically is done. I don't have access to it, but here I can unsubmit. If there's an option to unsubmit, that means you can unsubmit. If there's not an option, that means that it's pretty well locked down. And that is how we make a Google form, change the theme, get a shareable link, and look at our responses. Our responses are still loading up over here, so I'm not going to wait for those. But if you click this view responses, you'll get a nice spreadsheet.